Hmm. Hello, Smitty. Hello, Alyssa. Hello, Dino. Hello, Clonix. What's up, Toast? What's up, Bundy? What's up, Monkey? Didn't expect this. I didn't want to, like, I'm tired, but, like, I didn't want to go to bed and then sleep all day and then, like, just fully mess up my schedule. So I figured if I stream now, I could at least, like, come back a little bit, like, feel the sleep tonight at a okay time. Buckers, thank you for the Prime for 42 months. Hello, Buckers. Hello, Quan. What's up, Tony? That's fine, Bundy. Thank you for letting me know. I went to Epic HQ again, guys. You know, some of us didn't think that would ever happen, including me. How's your date with Andrew? What do you mean by that? Yo, Smitty, thank you for the Prime for 11 months.
Smith_Y.
11 months of not paying for a sub. Hey, same
11
thing, man.
months of not paying for a sub.
Where you been? I went to Epic HQ, super. I got to play the new season early. I got to play the next season of Fortnite early. This was the first time I've ever got to do that in my entire life. So I played season 4 early. It's kind of cool, bro. I never got to do that before. Oh, here we go, Jeff. Did you buy the Crackly Locker bundle? No, I was gonna wait like 2 or 3 games and then like do a like shout out like promo thing for it, just so that I had more people in there. Oh, you turned 30 today? Happy birthday, Laser. And Sar, thank you for the heart me. How many people were there? There were 12 of us. It was me, Crackly, Zemi, Typical Gamer, Avery, Replays, Nick 830, Ulu Soka, Top 5 Gaming, Happy Gal. Oh God, I'm blanking. I'm so close. Yo, Quan, thanks so much for the 5 gifted.
Show off Quan has gifted
W in the chat for Quan. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. My goat. If you guys got gifted a sub, make sure to say thank you. W in the chat for Quan. And then Grant and Jivy. I don't know how the fuck I forgot Jivy of all people. Yo, Comboy, thank you for the heart me. Jasmine, thank you for the heart me. Chat, did you guys think that I went to Epic HQ or where did you guys think I went? Yo, I'm new. What's up, legend? Jivy went straight from Florida to Epic HQ. He like flew directly there. I thought you went on another date with Crackly. Well, hey, technically we did, you know. Probably just slept for 40 hours. All right, bro. There we go. Bro, it was sick. Did you fly first class? Yes. They bought us first class flights there and back. W Epic. They paid for all the food, all the drinks, everything we did. There was like a bus that took us to the HQ and then back. It was fire. Where is it? It's in North Carolina. Alvin, they were the heart man. Yeah, but I got to play man, I want to say like 7, maybe 8 games of the new season. I got to play a lot of it. It was super cool, bro. No, make sure to use code Crackly when you buy his bundle. You have to. What's up, Casa? I already have a PS5. I'm still watching the stream. Yo, thank you, Monkey. Yo, what's up, Dakota? Dakota, I actually had last time I was live, I like randomly thought about the Pizza Friday thing in the middle of my stream and I started laughing for no reason because I couldn't remember like what the full quote was. Bro, I got to meet so many people this time too. Like all the Fortnite devs that I met last time, all of them were there pretty much except KL, which is like the reload guy. I was kind of hoping I'd see him again. But like I met like a lot of the loot pool balancement people. I met the one guy that's like the head of the marketing team there. I met a ton of people. It was so cool. Yo, Tony, thank you for the 75 stream streak. Oh, yeah. That's what it is, Dakota. I literally couldn't remember to save my life. fact that I almost lost that is actually insane. I guess my hands just can't move fast enough. Yo, what's up, Mikey? Bro, I actually somehow didn't fall asleep on the plane home, which is crazy. Because, like, my flight, I literally got to the airport at, like 4:30 or 5 a.m. I can't remember. It was really early. How was the season? It's cool. It was an interesting experience. I've never got to play test a season early before. It does make me happy that, like, Epic is trying to, like, get creator feedback and, like, try to make changes and stuff. Like, it's cool to see. Bro, fucking, like, I understand people on Twitter. Like, there's, you know, some people are making the argument of, like, there's all these, like, smaller content creators that are tweeting stuff and they're like, oh my god, like, it's so unfair that people get to go play tests early and, like, all these small content creators are, like, fucked over and all this stuff. But I don't think that people realize, like, the point of these events is not like Epic invites us and they're like, oh, hey, like, let's try to help this person get a lot of views on videos. They invite us and they ask 1,000 questions. Like, they're like, what do you guys think of this? What did you guys think of that? Were you able to find this new thing? Or, like, it's just all feedback. They literally want feedback. And then they're like, what can we do better for balancing this season? Or what do you guys want to see in the next season? Or, like, what did you like from the previous season? And then one question they kept asking us, which was crazy and gives me a lot of hope, is they were like, if you had to name an item or a feature from the game that was your favorite thing from the last, like, 2 years of the game, what would it be? And, like, they allowed us all to write down, like, an item. And then, like, it was cool. It was so cool. Yo, Fall Girl, thank you for the 1,000 bits. W in chat for Fall Girl. Thank you very much. W in chat for Fall Girl. And thank you again, Quam, for the 5 gifted. Fox News. Yo, Raider, thank you for the heart, man. TikTok, if any of you guys are new, make sure to hit the red follow button at the top left. You'll see your name and rank pop up. Yo, and Jeff's 160 stream streak. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Devin. What's up, War Turtle? No, but, like, I don't know. This kind of, whenever I go to these things, it kind of gives me hope for the future of the game. Dog X, thank you for the tier 1 for 43 months.
Dog
I
X
will
just
say,
subscribed. Thank you, bro. Love you, bro.
We all did, like, a rating of the season, like the new season that we played, and everyone was like, oh, like, you know, what would you rate it out of 10? And I rated it a 5 out of 10, and Crackly rated it a 4. But pretty much everyone else was high. Grant gave it a 10. And, like, TG and Nick 830 and all those guys gave it like a 8+. No, the upcoming season. I got to go to Epic HQ and play the new season early, Dog X. A+? Well, they said 8. I meant 8. Like, a lot of them gave it like a 8 or a 9 or a 10. I gave it a 5 overall. Crackly gave it a 4. I think, like, low-key, like, content-wise, and that aspect, probably a 9. But you guys know me from watching the streams that I don't just care about how much stuff is in a season. I really care about how it feels and how it plays. Oh yes, these guys have max shock rocks. Oh, I want you guys to know, okay, if I'm not allowed, you know, I'm obviously not allowed to leak anything or whatever, but everyone there gave feedback about the fucking shock rocks. Everyone in that room. Literally every Zero Build player was like, hey, whatever you guys did with the shock rocks, like, it can't ever happen again. It was so funny. Like, literally everyone said it. Me, Zemi, Crackly, even, like, Happy, like, everyone was saying, like, yeah, like, the shock rocks, it was an interesting time. They're just such like, stupid item. I think it's genuinely the worst in terms of balancement, the worst item ever. Should have brought up the reload controller bug. I don't play reload builds. I don't even know what the bug is. Like, to be completely honest with you. I don't play reload builds to know. Like, I wouldn't even know how to describe it. Does Nick A30 swear now? Do sprites this season matter for next season, or can you say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can say anything, or like, I know it isn't like I know a lot of stuff with like preserving the sprites and stuff have like been leaked on like Twitter and things, but it's not in like the way where it's like you need to have these ones for next season or anything like that. But I mean, I don't really know. I don't know. I guess no. I mean, I don't really know how to. I don't know how to answer, because like we didn't get to honestly see everything. We saw like most of the stuff, but like I'm sure that there's. I don't know. I can't really say if the sprites are gonna matter next season or not. I don't think so. I don't know. You've said too much. They're listening. Well, like I'm pretty sure. Like sprites are confirmed to be staying in the game, but I don't know how it's gonna work with like old sprites and stuff. I don't know. I don't really know the answer to that. It's only okay if streamers have the shock rocks? No, I disagree. I don't like them at all. Like holistically, I think they're terrible. Like, do you guys know how like I sound like I'm trying to be cryptic on purpose. I promise you I'm not. Like, we're not allowed to tell you guys anything that's new, anything that's coming out, whatever. But like, you know how Fortnite tweeted like they made like a tweet about I think it's called the Sprite Garden. And we did not get to play with whatever the Sprite Garden is. So like when you ask me like do the old sprites matter, like I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like I'm pretty sure the Sprite Garden, you know, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a collection of all the sprites you ever got from any season. But I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. Can you rate the new battle pass? Oh, it's sick. It's sick. The dude, content wise, I'm not even trolling. Content wise, goated. The next season's fire. Like it's genuinely so good. It's so cool. Everything is so cool. The way everything looks, the way everything is, it's fire. Like it's cool. They did a good job in the terms of that stuff. Like 100%. I can see the lies. Stop lying. Listen, I'm not big on cosmetics or that kind of stuff in general. Like, when's the last time you saw me max out a battle pass and like I was like actually trying to grind a battle pass? I don't care about any of that stuff. I think people will be happy. The season's sick. Bro knows damn well what it is. What, the Sprite thing? I swear to God I don't. We did not get to touch the Sprite Garden. We didn't. All we got to do is play the new season. That's it. It's only a 5. I prioritize the way that the gameplay and the meta and everything feels more than I do the like cosmetic visual content aspect of the game. I think if you like this season, you will really like next season. What did Z-Dog give it? I think a 7.5, he said. But he loved this season. I mean, you guys know me, man. I'm just trying to, when I play the game, man, I'm trying to get on here and just fight people and, you know, shoot my gun. And, like, that's pretty much what I care about more than anything. And, like, that's why I give it a 5 out of 10. But like I said, if we're talking, like, in terms of content and stuff, like, it's probably damn near a 10. Like, there is a lot of stuff. It's so cool. Like, the season's sick. Well, Crackly rated it a 4 out of 10, so. Any hints at anything? I can't. I'm not allowed to say anything, bro. It's so cool. It's gonna be so hard not to talk about, like, the stuff I got to see, but I think it's awesome. Like, I think you guys are gonna see it, and it's crazy. There's a lot to take in, for sure. In, like, the best way. I think it comes out the 20th, yeah. I'm allowed to stream my gameplay early, too. So, like, when the new season drops, or, like, when downtime starts, I'm allowed to start streaming the gameplay. So, like, we'll be able to stay up overnight, and you guys can watch my gameplay from HQ and, like, get to see the season even before it drops. So that will be cool. We'll probably have, like, a fucking quadrillion viewers on TikTok. Whoa, a gummy 0 point. What? I feel like I don't see all these that often. Yo, what's up, Austin? What gameplay, though, you'll be, like, playing or stuff from HQ? Like, we recorded our play sessions at HQ, which you guys will be able to watch. And, like, we get to make content on it early. So, like, I'll literally be able to edit, like, all the videos I want for next season before the season drops, which is sick. But, like, that's what people on Twitter have been complaining about. Like, if you go on Twitter, all the, like, posts on Twitter are people that are like, oh my god, Epic is the worst. Like, they give all these creators an advantage, blah, blah, whatever. And, like, I get it. I feel the same. I feel the same way, like, when I'm not part of it. Like, when the first time they did this and I wasn't part of it and everybody's able to post content before me, I was like, dang, you know, that sucks. Because, like, now the videos are going to do so much worse because everyone will already see everything. But at the same time, I feel like it's necessary because, like, it lets us give feedback on stuff. So, like, when we go to Epic HQ and we play with the stuff, we're able to say, like, hey, this doesn't feel balanced. Or, like, you know, this gun doesn't fit with this. Or this item doesn't fit with that. And, like, I think that's, like, invaluable. And also, dude, they asked us so many questions, man. Like, they really did. They asked us, like, what do you guys want to see? What's your favorite thing that's ever been in the game? What's wrong with Fortnite right now? What do you love about Fortnite right now? Like, we literally got to answer, like, so many questions about, like, an unbelievable amount of stuff. Epic finally cares about us. I mean, they've been trying to be more active on, like, Twitter and, like, just, I guess, more community forward than, like, ever before, which is great. Bro, you guys want to know a crazy stat I asked about when I was at the Epic HQ? It's funny, dog. Actually, I brought that up, which is kind of hilarious. But, when I was there, I asked them, I was like, man, like, why did you guys not, like, nerf the pistols or, like, remove the pistols or just make, like, the ARs good this season? And they said it was intentional because, bro, only 6% of the player base was carrying pistols over an AR. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, The pistol is by far the best gun in the game. It outclasses the ARs by like a landslide. And they were like only 6% of people are opting like for a pistol only loadout. And I mean, I low-key don't think that's, I don't think it's possible either, but I'm the 6%. Really hoping that they address skill-based matchmaking. I don't have good news for you, unfortunately. I did, however, bring up skill-based matchmaking. We don't get to know any of the comp scheduling stuff, Fish Stick CB. So I don't know. I'd love to tell you yes. I have no idea. The skill-based match, I asked them, I was like, so like, you know, why is the skill-based matchmaking so strict? Like it's terrible this season or whatever. And I was like, you know, we're probably what, facing like the top 1% of players. And then the dev I asked that to was like, oh no, much beyond that. He's like, you guys are probably 0.01%, probably facing like top 1,000 players only. And I was like, oh, great to hear. Makes me feel better about it. And it doesn't look like there's signs of that to change because they said that it will kill the game. They said it will ruin the player experience. So that kind of sucks. Because I was hoping for changes on that too. I mean, I get it. Like, they don't want to set up the system in a way where it's like we're just fucking pub stomping people into the floor. But like, it's definitely too strict, man. Like, it's way too strict. Like, it's crazy. It's like low-key the worst it's ever been. Yo, what's up, Mace? I think you guys will like the next season though. Like if you liked this season, you will love next season. I will say the new season is better than this one. 100%. Like 100%. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Mace, I'm up like fucking like 40 something thousand followers in the last like 30 days. My streams on TikTok were doing insane, but I've been gone for the last 3 days. So I'm not sure if today will be bad. Elijah, thank you for the follow. And Bryce, thank you for the follow. Clinton, thank you for the heart me. And thank you for the go popular. Is there sprites next season? That's already confirmed by Fortnite. That's not even something that like is me leaking it. They tweeted that there's a new generation and then like the sprite garden or whatever. That's like a Fortnite official tweet already. There are new sprites, yes. Somebody in my chat asked me earlier, do the old sprites matter? And I genuinely, I was like, I don't know. Because, like, I really don't. I don't think so. I have no idea. For the sprite garden thing, yeah. The last day you streamed was when you did pillars? Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 days ago. Almost time for MW4. Call of Duty fucking sucks now. I've given up on COD, man. GTA 6. It is funny though. I did ask them about GTA 6. I was like, does Fortnite view GTA 6 as a threat? And then they were like, no, actually, not at all. And then I was like, oh, I'm like, really? I'm kind of surprised to hear that. And he's like, yeah, we're not sure if it's a good thing, but it's also probably not a bad thing. I was like, yeah. Oh, really, Fishstick? That sucks. This one looks really nice. See, I don't agree. I saw the trailers and the gameplay footage or whatever of the new Modern Warfare. I think it looks terrible. But I also hated MW 2019, so. Let's go, chat. What's up, Heidi? Your buns? Hey, man, that's not very nice to say. It's honestly kind of mean. Did you complain about that to them too? What? Oh, the delay of the winning? Man, I low-key don't remember. I don't think anybody said anything about that. I don't remember at least. You are a top 1,000 player in a top 1,000 lobby. Something like that, man. Hi, Chesney. COD's the only game I enjoy, so I fall for the trap every year, even though it's a bad game. I mean, I'm not gonna like diss you for that. Like, I think Call of Duty sucks. I loved the game when I was younger. I mean, I played COD forever. I don't like, even when Black Ops 2 just came back out recently, I got hooked on it. Oh my God, is my eye okay? I forgot about that whole thing. I didn't even tell that story on stream yet. Chat, so the last day before I left to go to Epic HQ, I was gonna do sub games that morning, and we were all in the kitchen at night, and I had cleaned the dishwasher, or sorry, I cleaned the washing machine, like laundry, like 3 or 4 days prior, and I took like a spray bottle and I mixed it with bleach and water and was just like kind of spray in between the cracks of like the seal, like the rubber seal of the door, and I was like wiping everything down, just like trying to like do a good job to like clean everything out in there, because our washer like had smelled for a while, so I was trying to get rid of everything. And while I did that, I got done with it, whatever, and I cleaned out the bottle that had bleach in it, and I filled it up with water, soap, whatever, rinsed it out, and then I did that like, you know, 3 or 4 times, like just trying to rinse out all the bleach. And I thought I got the bleach smell like completely gone when I smelled it, so I was like, okay, you know, like it's showing, it's fine. And then I just set the bottle down on the counter, didn't think anything of it. And then me, Evan, and Crackley were out in the kitchen one night, and like I kept like spraying the water bottle like fucking on the ground and like just being an idiot with it. And then Crackley picked it up and like he would like try to like spray me with it or whatever. It was just like stupid. And then at one point he like walked up to me and sprayed me in the chest with it, and like it, like the way that it like splattered, it all went up under my glasses and into my eye. And like I was like, dude, come on, man. Like, you know, I didn't really react immediately. And then like a second later, my eye started burning like hell, and I was like, oh my God, like my fucking eye hurts. And I got up and I walked over to the sink, and like my eye was on fire. Like it hurt so fucking bad. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, this is insane. Like this is actually so painful. And like Evan and Crackley like didn't know if I was like being serious or whatever. And I was like, dude, I'm like, I wonder if there was like still bleach in that. Like it hurt so fucking bad. And then I started like trying to rinse my eye out, and like I like took my head out of the sink, and I like couldn't see. It like looked like it looked like the center of my eye was like a cloud of smoke. Like I don't know how else to explain it. It was like so blurry. I literally couldn't see. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, guys, I'm like, I dead ass can't see. Like I was panicking. And then I'm sitting there trying to rinse my eye out, And then they were like, oh my God, they're like, what do we do? What do we do? And I was like, I don't know. I'm just, you know, trying to rinse my eye out, whatever. And we're like looking it up online, and it's like, if you get bleach in your eye, immediately go to the emergency room. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was so nervous about it. And I'm sitting there trying to rinse my eye out, and more and more, like, it got better. Like, my vision started to get better, but it still hurt. And I had a picture of it. I sent to the Discord, but they said, my Discord said it was a cursed image. The bottom half of my eye was so red, and like the veins on the bottom of my eye were like, they weren't swollen, but they were like puffed up, and they were dark red. Like it looked disgusting. And then Crackly was like, oh my God, he's like, dude, we have to go to the ER. Like, we have to. And then Evan was like, yeah, dude, he's like, this isn't something to play about. And I was like, bro, I'm like, I can see better than I was able to, though. I'm like, so I don't want to, like, go and waste the money, like, whatever. And then Crackly's like, don't worry about the money, bro. He's like, I'll pay for it. He's like, whatever the ER trip costs, he's like, I'll pay for it. It's not a big deal. He's like, I'd rather make sure you're good, whatever. And then we got in the car, and we started driving to the hospital. And, like, at this point, like, the blurriness of my eye had almost entirely gone away, except for, like, the bottom left corner of my eye. Like, I was able to see, but it was like, it looked like if you had a camera lens and the lens was dirty, and it was just like that, like, grayish, like, cloudiness. And I was like so fucking worried about it. And then as we got to the hospital, like, it progressively got a little better. And then I was like, honestly, guys, I'm like, I think it's gonna get better, because even on, like, when we looked it up online, it said like within 2 hours you would know, like, if it was gonna get better and like whatever, if there would be any permanent damage. And at this point, only an hour had gone by, and we got to the hospital, and I was like, you know, like, let's just see if, like, maybe they would rinse it or whatever. And we walked in, and the lady at the front of the hospital was like, oh yeah, she's like, if you go check in, or she's like, you don't even have to check in. She's like, just tell them that, you know, you got bleach in your eye, and like, you just want to use like the machine to rinse your eye, and like, that's it. And I was like, oh, awesome. Like, that's fire. Then we won't have to pay anything. Like, I could just go in and have them rinse my eye or, like, whatever, and get saline solution for my eye or whatever, and be done with it. And then we go back, and they're like, no, sorry, you have to check in. You have to check into the emergency room. Like, basically saying we have to pay the $1,000 fee. And I was like, dude, $1,000 to rinse my eye is insane. I was like, they said that we could do it for free. And she's like, no. She's like, unfortunately, nothing here is free. And it was like, dude, she was being an asshole. Like, and she's like, yeah, that girl up front has no idea what she's talking about. She's not a medical professional. So her saying that we'd be able to rinse your eye doesn't mean we can. Yeah. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, this person's being an asshole. So we drove to a different emergency room. And instead of, like, trying to, like, converse with this person, we literally just walked in, and, like, I was like, hi, like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I just got bleach in my eye. I'm like, I had my friend Evan give me a ride over to the hospital. I'm like, is there any way you guys could just rinse my eye for me, or like give me saline or something? And then she kept going, no, honey, sorry, no. She's like, unless you check in, we aren't gonna do anything. No, I'm sorry. And then I was like, damn, dude, like, these people are dead ass the worst. So we drove to, there was a Walgreens right next door, and the pharmacy there is open 24/7, and we asked the pharmacist, like, what we should do, and then he's like, just keep rinsing your eye. He's like, get these preservative-free eye drops to, like, keep your eye wet, and then he's like, rinse your eye with saline solution, and like picked out like a saline solution for us, and then went home, did that shit, and woke up the next day, and I was fine, but like my eye still hurt like fuck. Like, it was still, like, my eye felt really, like, tender the next day. It was just sore. And then, like, my eyelid, the whole bottom of my eyelid was raw. Like, I mean, it all ended up being okay, but it was an interesting day for sure. Definitely something. Liability, it's sad. Yeah, I mean, it was sad. How many likes TikTok get a PC, brother? I don't got PC money, man. New lore gained. Yeah, I mean, bro, I learned so much lore about fucking typical gamer on this trip too, bro. That dude's dead ass a quadrillionaire. He's also like, bro, he is like the nicest fucking guy ever. It was crazy to me. Like, I even said it to him like when I left. I was like, dude, I want to thank you for like the conversations and like all the like insight and everything you gave. I'm like, I didn't expect you to be this way. And he's like, of course, bro. He's like, you know, I'm always around, whatever. Like like typical gamer was like giving like life advice and like all these things that he's done and like his experiences doing things, and like it was crazy. Like it was so, like I did not expect him to be that way at all. And not that I like expected him to be an asshole, but like he was like more than willing to like be like, oh yeah, this is how I got started in this, or like this is how this happened for me, or like this is like how this contract negotiation went, or like any of this kind of stuff. And I was like, dang, man, like this guy really cares about like, I don't know, just kind of teaching other people. Jogo Fox, man. No, but I mean, he's the GOAT, bro, for real. The Epic HQ trip was so cool. I'm so glad I got to go again. He's the GOAT for real? Yeah, he was. It was super cool getting to talk to him. What are your settings? Just click on my TikTok profile, go to the link in my bio, and then type the word settings over my Twitch chat. I'll give you my settings. Honestly, when that guy was in the water at first, I couldn't tell if he was real. What's up, Pistachio? Yo, Lauren, thank you for the heart, me. Hello, Lauren. Are you still in Zen? No, I left Zen like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now. We're closer to 2 years than we are not. Yeah, it was awesome, Pistachio. It was such a fun trip. I tried to follow you in the purple app, but it wouldn't let me. What do you mean? What was the reason? Just some contract confliction stuff with there was like an agency I was trying to join. In hindsight, I regret my decision. Like I should have sided with Zen on the whole thing, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. We've managed to survive. What's up, Kevin? How are you, bro? Can I trade my Galaxy Grim for anything? I'm not trading sprites or anything like that, man. I apologize. Your highest kill game? 60, I think, almost on the dot. They probably take you back now. If Zen was gonna bring me back on, they would have already done it by now. I literally just told that whole story, Bundy. Like maybe a minute before you just typed that, but it's better now. No, I know you're busy. I just thought it was funny. Like I'm not even gonna lie, dead ass just finished saying it. Like I told like the story of how it all happened, and then like the day after and stuff. But thank you for asking. It is better now. That was a scary day. I was fucking tweaking. Yeah, low-key Evan was tweaking too. And this thing's a tickle monster, bro. No, I know you were, Evan. I know. Crackley felt bad. He kept talking about it. I mean, dude, he literally was like, he's like, let's just go to the ER. Like, I'll pay for the whole thing. It doesn't matter. And then Evan was like, yeah, dude. He's like, this isn't something to play around with, bro. Like, let's just go. But I don't know. it was scary as fuck, but like at the same time, like as time went on and like Evan was literally fucking helping me rinse my eye out. Like I was able to see better and better as time went on, but like I started getting scared that like I wasn't gonna be able to see the same way again, and like that was scaring the shit out of me. But like that's what Evan kept saying. He's like, dude, he's like, he's like, would you rather spend fucking $3 grand now or be blind in one eye for the rest of your life? I don't know how much the ER would have been exactly, but like it was just kind of the conversation. Oh wow, Galaxy Aura, right? There was a long period of time where I didn't have this. Imagine it affected your Fortnite performance, dude. Come on. Yeah, I have these preservative-free ones, Pistachio, that I was using for the next like 2 days. Yes, and we did get the garage fix for free as well. Bro, oh my god, I completely forgot about that. I was still gonna stream the day that the bleach got my eye. I almost like chlorine. I was still gonna stream that day. And I literally woke up at 7 in the morning. And the people that were supposed to come repair the garage, I had an appointment booked from 8 to 10 a.m. I woke up at 7 in the morning. I took a shower. And then the guy didn't show up. And he's like, oh, I'll be there by 9:30. So I was like, okay, like, whatever. Not a big deal. 9:30 rolls around. And I'm like, yo, like, what the hell is going on? So I called them back. And she was like, oh, yeah, we'll send an alert out to the technician. They should be there by 12. I was like, all right. Like, you know, I'm fucking waiting for this guy to get here. And then after that, I'm like waiting, and like it got to like you know, I called a tiny bit prematurely, but it didn't matter. I called again at like 11, and I was like, yo, like or 11:30, sorry. Called at 11:30, and I was like, hey, like, you know, the technician hasn't showed up yet. Like, is everything like still like good? Like, are we still like good for today? And she's like, oh, like let me send him another alert or whatever. And then she sent him an alert, and 30 minutes go by, and she was like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna send him an alert, and he'll send you a message, okay? And I was like, all right. She told me that 30 minutes or whatever goes by. I never get a message from the technician, and I'm like, yo, like, what the hell is going on with this? So I called her back again, like the same like garage repair service lady, and then I was like, hey, like, you know, the guy still hasn't called me or anything. And then she was like, okay, she's like, we'll try to put you through or whatever. And then we rang his phone, and then he answered, and then he was like, hey, like, you know, I'm making my way out there now. Like, can you send me some pictures of the garage? She's like, I'll be there by, now I don't even remember what time it was at this point. I want to say it was like, he said I'll be there by like 2 p.m. or 1:30 or something. I can't remember what time it was. And then he got there, like, dude, that ass took forever. It was the worst thing ever. Like, they wasted my entire day, because it was just like over and over again. Oh yeah, he'll be there in an hour. He'll be there in an hour, the whole day. Oh, really, Evan? Did you sell the bracelet? I did. I did sell the bracelet. We got it sold for BH. Whoa, I didn't mean to hit that fucking crash pad. What, for the eye drops you're saying, Pistachio? I think I'm honestly okay now. Like, I haven't had trouble since that day, but it was just like scary in the moment. The only thing that kind of stayed with me after it was the bottom of my eyelid was like really raw from I don't know if it was just from like rinsing my eye or from like bleach hitting my eyelid or a combination of both, but like that was the only thing that kind of stayed for a few days. But I kept putting Aquaphor on it, funny enough, and it went away. So now it should be fine. Evan, wait till you see the new season, bro. It's low-key cool. Like, I think like the content aspect of the new season Like the visuals and like the content stuff that's in the game is sick. But beyond that, it's not my favorite ever. It is better than this season. It's definitely an improvement on this season. But I would rate the new season a 5 out of 10. That's where I'm at. Maybe a 6, but I'm definitely leaning more towards like a 5 than anything. How many likes for PC? Yo, dude, I don't got PC money, bro. I'm poor. TikTok, if any of you guys are new, make sure you hit the red follow button at the top left. You'll see your name and rank pop up my face cam. Oh, fuck. I mean, the thing is, I also want to preface, like, take me calling the season a 5 out of 10 with a grain of salt, because if you guys loved this season, you will love the new season. I am very much so someone that focuses more on the gameplay and the loot pool and the weapon balancement and the way that combat plays out more than anything. That is the thing that I like the most about Fortnite. So like the content stuff is amazing. It's cool. It's fun. It gives me something else to do. There's lots of that. And a lot of people are going to enjoy it. But like if the meta is not good, or like the flow of the loot pool is not good, it makes me have a hard time enjoying the game. You're just a casual hater? Crackley gave it a 4 out of 10. Sweats are ruining the game. Can you add them to add the TAC AR and reload to BR? It was in Chapter 7, Season 1. No, you can't say that anymore. I don't think so either. I think the majority voice now more than ever is the casual community. Play builds again? I'm too old, man. Yo, Rami, Gus, Landon, Alex, thank you guys for follows on TikTok. Every single new follower will see their name and rank pop up. Mm. Right, I gotta read what Evan said. You tell them to make overpowered medallions to the game, leave it for 3 months. No, they when we were there, they said that the Chapter 6 Season 4 medallions were one of the worst things they ever added to the game. They said it almost killed Fortnite. Swear to God. So as much as I love them, they do not. They also think that the skill-based matchmaking changes that they made last September, November-ish were was one of the best updates for the game. Like, it helped the game. So that's kind of where we're at. The way all my friends were playing here, I'm gonna play is it Simpsons or is it oh, it's Simpsons only again? Fire. Thank you, Fall Girl. Stats don't lie. I mean, The new Fortnite season is one of the most popular of all time. It's performing incredibly well. Might lose service. Simpsons only in pubs. Oh, so is ranked not Simpsons? What is ranked? Oh, Crafty's locker bundle. You're right. I didn't buy it. I owned almost everything in it, I want to say. Wait, where even is it? Am I stupid? Oh my god, that's so cool. Guys, make sure you guys buy Crackley's locker bundle with his code as well. It's just his name. The same way as it looks in the item shop. Wow. Look at that, bro. The GOAT. He didn't even have this wrap. I remember when he was trying to pick out his locker bundle stuff, he picked out this wrap because it matched the skin. And I didn't have these. I needed that for my Crackley skin. Change your creator code? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. You guys got to use code Crackley for it. Bro, the amount of people that reply to my tweet like today even, and they're just like, oh, bot reply, bro can't criticize the game and shit. It's like, it's so annoying for people to say shit like that because like, bro, if there's anybody that will criticize Fortnite, it is fucking me. Like, I will make essay long tweets about how I think the meta's bad or the loot pool's bad or like whatever. I am never afraid to do that. We know. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy for someone to say that to me. I genuinely believe that the new season is better than the current season. And I also do genuinely believe that most people will have a fun time exploring all of the new content. Like, truly. I mean that 100% with my whole heart. What I dislike about Fortnite seasons are not the same thing that the majority of players dislike. I care so much about the loot pool and the way that combat feels and like the overall like sense of like synergy between like the cover and the loot pool and the rotation items and stuff, that like that matters to me more than anything. Like the synergy of the actual items in the game matters to me more than how much content is in it. And most players do not share that sentiment. So like me saying that to you guys, the season is good. Like I think most people will have a lot of fun. It is really fucking cool. There's like 3 things that I want to spoil so bad. I'm not allowed to, obviously. But there's like 3 things that are like so fucking awesome that I want to talk about so much. Is BR gonna be better or just reload? I'm talking about BR specifically. I didn't get to play test the next season of Reload, but Reload doesn't really change that way. Reload is kind of like it's kind of just like an updating live service experience. Like it's always going to be the same thing, but like different items, different maps, that kind of thing. Like I don't think we're ever going to see like significant Reload changes. Well, actually, you know, I'm a liar. We have pocket items. We have the new glider redeploy. I will say W Epic, because like this is the what these feedback sessions or what these like trips are all about is just giving feedback. They asked us what we thought of the current pocket items, what we thought they should change them to, what we thought of the current utility items, what we thought of the current cover in the game, everything. And you guys can imagine, like, especially it being like me, Crackly, and Zemi, like for like, you know, very heavily zero build players, like we had a lot to say and like big part of that conversation. So who the hell is that? Simpsons is back? I guess so. Did you meet Happy Gal? I met Happy for the first time last year at TwitchCon, but I did get to see Happy again. When does next season come out? Comes out the 20th. Yo, what's up, Butch? How are you, bro? Like you should be able to change your pocket item reload. We gave feedback on that. We also gave feedback on like what the pocket item rotation was. It's really cool. I would love to see the numbers because, like, you know, Epic has like stats on everything. You know, Epic has stats on like, when I say everything, I literally mean like they can see what percentage of players change their pocket item each game. They can see what percentage of players hold this item over another. They can see what item is giving the most eliminations, what sprite people are wearing per elimination. Like, it is really crazy. Like, they have the most data about the game. Like, it's unbelievable. It's so cool. So whenever I go to Epic HQ, I always ask so many questions. Like, you guys know that like over 70% of the player base plays on controller, which is absurd because you know, like, I feel like you wouldn't expect that, especially in Fortnite, like how many people want to play keyboard and mouse and like switch to keyboard and stuff. It's like an absurd amount of players that play controller, and they get to see the stats of that as well. Can you leak what's the most used sprite? Oh my god, you wanna know what's crazy about that? Man, I can't remember if it's there was two stats and I have the numbers mixed up. I want to say it's 52%, but it's either 52 or 75% of players do not load into the game with a sprite. I can't remember which, and like now I feel stupid that I can't remember. Either way, let's just say it's 52 to not exaggerate it. They told us that like 52% of the players that queue up for BR are not buying a sprite to queue into the game with, which is crazy. I don't think they told us what the #1 sprite was. I don't remember. I mean, they know the boss and the ghost are the best two, though. In zero build, of course. Yeah, it was just funny to like hear that stat, because I never load in without mine. I always bring a sprite. I bring the ghost sprite no matter what. Not so big on the boss sprite. No, the boss sprite's really good. It's arguably the best one. I think that and the ghost, but I just prefer the ghost personally. Iron Mouse makes it so that when you're low HP, you turn invisible and it starts healing you. But I think it's only when you're not in combat. Someone in chat can correct me if I'm wrong. Salty, thank you for the heart me, and Chesty, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, I think the best one personally is the ghost, but I mean, I also just play with it the most. You guys know there's some cool stuff about the ghost sprite. Like, for example, when you use the ghost sprite, if you're fighting a controller player, the controller player doesn't get aim assist on you while you're invisible. So, like, for example, if you were fighting someone like me, using that sprite would be one of your biggest advantages against, like, a player like me. Yo, how much health does this guy have? Are we trolling? I love how I hit this guy so much. No one else shot him. I'm just getting fucking fried in the back, dude. I wanted my rusty pistol back. What's up, Dylan? Oh, what is that, Jess? I don't think I heard of that. I did see Ash Trevino is on probation or some shit like that. That's the only lore I'm caught up on. Gotta love solos, of course. Always a pleasure. Where did the other guy go that just shot? You're telling me this guy didn't shoot once at the guy flying by? What's your pocket item right now? It's the shockwave. Yo, what's up, Danny? Oh, that was a great game. Yo, Ben, Jude, and Lee, thank you guys for follows. What's up, Norman? Norman, you know how you asked me, you were like, oh, are you going to that thing? I thought, like, because when you asked me that in your, I think it was in your chat, or maybe it was in mine, I can't remember. But, I thought, I low-key thought you meant, the Epic HQ. Because, like, I was like, oh, yeah, like, I got something going on. Can we see your crown wins? I don't even know how many I have. Oh, check it. I'll check when I load in. Yo, Chesty, they were the 2 Foxman scribbles. Yeah, I know the one you meant too. That one's this week, no? Or already happened? Almost 200. I guess so, man. They always got something going on. Oh, really? What skin was shipped back there? When are you getting your locker bundle? I probably won't ever get one because I don't have not only am I not that big, but I also don't have a locker. I don't have an item shop skin that I wear. Literally every skin I wear is collab. Spike Spiegel's collab. Nisha is battle pass. Sparkle Specialist battle pass. Spider-Gwen, my main skin, battle pass. Olivia Rodrigo collab. There's literally not one skin that I wear that's an item shop skin. It would be cool. I'd probably end up picking I'd probably end up picking stuff that was like OG and hasn't returned in a while, or an item shop skin I really liked. But it's just hard because I don't have like a main like that. I actually used to live in Houston, Norman. I don't have any great recommendations for you. You're too rich for me. But I live in Dallas now. Do I have an example of an item shop skin I like? Item shop skin that's not a collab. There's like this one girl that's wearing like a suit kind of thing with like a bunny mask. I like that skin. I low-key don't know anymore off the top of my head. I'd have to look at my locker. I don't wear any, dude. Like, I love Spike. Spike's collab skin. I like Olivia Rodrigo. It's a collab skin. Gwen's collab skin and battle pass. Nisha's battle pass. Like, all my favorite skins are battle passes or collabs. So, like, I wouldn't be able to use any of them. Oh, is that what it's called? Lupin? Yeah, that skin's cool. You lived in Houston for a year, yeah. Honestly, maybe a little bit longer, like a year and a half. Before I moved to Dallas. And then we road tripped one day to Dallas. TikTok, if any of you guys are new, make sure to hit the red follow button at top left. You'll see your name and rank pop up my face cam. How is season 4? It's super cool. There's so much new content. So much. I think people are going to love it. I would personally rate it a 5 out of 10. However, I think that my opinion is not going to be the same opinion of the majority of the player base. I think most people will find it to be like a 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 season. Hello, Handband. How are you? What's up, Teddy? Oh, really, Jasmine? That's crazy. And now you're in Dallas? You hit the same rotate? Fox can run duos? I'm just playing solos, man. I don't really play duos that often. This isn't the season. How are you playing it? Simpsons season is in reload right now. So if you play reload, it's this. How long were you in Afghanistan for? Yo, Braden, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Have your controller settings posted? If you click on my TikTok profile, go to the link in my bio, then type the word controller in my settings in my Twitch chat. You'll see the link to my setting. Yo, what the hell is this guy doing? That almost ended really bad. How is that, Jazz? Man, they gave us some insight on that, Bitter. I think I don't wanna give you the wrong information. I think when we had a conversation about it, they told us that originally they had a Sprite season planned, and then they chose against it. And then with the popularity of like the original like Slurp Sprite and all that stuff, they like plan on doing a full season. And they had I want to say this season and next season planned, and now with how popular they are, they'll more than likely stay around forever. Like, I don't think that Sprite Garden thing that's coming out would have existed without the popularity of the current season. Your aim's crazy. Thank you, bro. I mean, I don't know. Like, they didn't say to us, like, yeah, they're staying forever. But based on, like, you know, what I've seen and the Sprite Garden and everything, I would assume they're probably a permanent or semi-permanent addition to the game. The next chapter will probably be entirely Sprite themed. But like, that's all just speculation. I don't know for sure. Really, you hate the sprites that much, Smitty? Probably gonna ignore me? What do you mean? Oh Lord. I mean, like this, like they don't tell us everything like that. Like, it's not like I went and play tested season 4 and they told us the next year of plans, right? But like, we already know, like, Fortnite confirmed that sprites are coming out next season, so that's not even, like, that's not me leaking anything. They confirmed sprites are coming back out next season. And then they also confirmed that there's going to be a new Sprite Garden where you can, like, immortalize your collection. And we did not get to test that or see it at all, so I have no idea what that looks like. But it makes me believe that more than likely they will probably always be in the game. Yo, what's going on, Nadia? How are you? I mean, I think Fortnite had I think they have a pretty good understanding of the game in general. Like, I think when the sprite fatigue starts to build up, they'll know. My only issue with, I guess, the sprites and, like, this season and, this season is that I just don't want to see the game move in a direction where it seems like we're more focused on the sprites than we are of, like, the gameplay of the actual season. Like, that's just what I want to avoid, like, altogether. I just hope that that is not, like, a continuing trend. That's how it's going, low-key. And, like I said, next season, I give it I play-tested Season 4 early. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of stuff. I think a lot of people have a fun. I give it a 5 out of 10, personally. Because the most important thing to me is how the loot pool and the items in the game synergize with one another. So that isn't the common opinion of most players. So I think a lot more people will enjoy it than, like, even I did. I was gonna ask how you like the loot pool. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say how I like the loot pool. I don't think I could say anything. I gave a lot of feedback. So the loophole is trash, great. Listen, it's gonna be, I think it'll be a fun season. I would love to talk to you guys about everything in the new season. I literally cannot. I would love to. I'd love to tell you everything I love, everything I don't love. I want to tell you guys the good stuff about the loot pool. but I can't. I can't say anything. I can't. The season's good. It is good. There's so much new content. So much. But like I exist in a weird area where I'm not a comp player, but I'm also not like a hyper casual player. So like to me, like the loot pool and like the movement items and the synergy of like the gameplay and like everything happening in the game matters to me a lot more than it does to like the guy trying to max out a sprite collection. Yo, Jay, thank you for the heart, man. Hopefully it's better than this season. It is. I will say that. I liked the new season more than this season. Maybe it's like recency bias and just seeing everything that's new. But I just think overall it's so cool. Like, wait till you guys see all the shit they did. They did so much cool stuff. And also I will say, guys, I do want to say this as well. The devs that we were there with, this is why we go playtest stuff. They asked us, what do you think of the loot pool? What do you think of the items? What items do work? What items don't work? Like, what do you want to see change? Like, that's why we go do this. So, like, I think that there's also room that, like, the game ends up being better than the one that I experienced. Dude, oh my god. Now that I'm thinking about the loot pool stuff, bro, there's this one... There's some new stuff that you guys have to see it, bro. They have this one update that is so good. I'm telling you guys, you will enjoy it. It is a good season. There is so much new content. So much. What are you talking about? I got to play test the next season of Fortnite early. What do you mean I said this last time it ended up being bad? This is the first time I've ever playtested a new season, ever. When I playtested that Arenas game mode, I said it was bad. When I playtested Arenas at the Epic HQ, I didn't think it was better than the box fight maps that are already in the game, and I still stand by that. When does it come out? The 20th. Dude, it's so funny you asked that, TD, because I literally said to Nick A30 when I was there, I was like, Nick, they were eating you alive over the shockwaves, and he's like, I know. He's like, I couldn't believe it. But to answer your question, no, they don't allow me or Nick A30 or Happy Gal or any one individual streamer to make an impact that like completely reworks the game. They do not allow that. But they do listen to, like, you know, Nick A30 gives feedback. He doesn't like shockwaves, or like I say I don't like this, whatever. And then they look at the numbers of things. So like in that season specifically, shockwaves got nerfed and then removed because they were looking at like the player. They can see the data of like how many players are carrying how many of this item and like things like that. And there was a trend that season where like people were carrying so many of them that it was obnoxious. I dropped 38 kills while fully yapping, by the way. And here you were saying you weren't getting invited back or anything. Dude, I honestly didn't think I'd ever get invited back to Epic HQ. Fortnite listens to everyone combined. So it's a combination of like, dude, another thing I was tweeting about this earlier. They listen to Twitter as well. So like any of your guys' opinions that you guys tweet at them or videos people make, they see all of it. So like if there's a trend across the board where it's like 85% of the people are using pistols, I'm saying pistols are overpowered, Twitter's saying pistols are overpowered, 85% of the players are carrying pistols, they'll nerf them or they'll get rid of them. And like the thing is that they want to see the game win too. It's how they keep their jobs. It's how they get paid. So like the constructive criticism and the feedback is the best thing we can do. Oh, what, you're saying the 99 Nights in the Forest thing? Tell me 1v1. No. The more you spam it, it's not gonna make it happen more. 38 bots, not to be rude. Yeah, every single player in that lobby was a bot. I just had Ship in my game, the very prior game, who has fucking 40,000 wins. I mean, there's a new game mode coming out, but I mean, it's like, it's that new like sprite thing. I don't know if it's a game mode. I don't know anything about it. They didn't let us play it. But like, they tweeted it, that there's like a new sprite garden or whatever coming out. I don't even know if it's I don't even know if it's a game mode. Like, it's, we didn't get to see it. Where do you buy your controller from? Exclamation point controller over in the Twitch chat. It's called the Scuff Omega. Use code Foxman on Scuff site for a discount too. Works on PS5 and PC, and there's also a mobile app to customize all the binds in the dead zone and all that good stuff. I think a lot of people will probably like the Sprite Garden thing, but like I also, like I said, I didn't get to even see it, so I don't know how good or bad it is. For all I know, it's like the coolest thing ever, or it's terrible. Like, I genuinely have no clue. We didn't get to see it. What? I missed that shot and I have no ammo. Would you jump up my back right paddle, my controller? Yeah, maybe Sunflower. I honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the Sprite Garden is like a completely new game mode that like you're actually playing. I don't know if it's like a tab where it's just like a collection of all your sprites. I truly do not know. We did not get to play it. I have no idea. I'd love to tell you it's the coolest game mode ever. I got no clue. It's funny because like the way that it works when they're hosting those lobbies is like they're essentially like they have like an admin console that's running the entire like gaming playtest session. So like one server or whatever, and they like manually have to approve like us getting into the games and whatever else, and it got to the point where it was like people couldn't get into the same game, so they were just letting us run our own lobbies. So you were getting into games with like either 99 bots, or randomly you'd get into a game like Crackly would be my game or Ulu would be my game, and it was just like we weren't all in the same game every game. No. So a lot of it was just like kind of wandering around checking it out, like, you know, playing with the guns and all the other stuff. Very vague, but yeah, for next season. Are the Sonic boots legit? We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see what comes out. You'll find out in 8 days. And then on the 20th, we get to stream our gameplay from the new season, like before downtime is up, which is so sick. I'm excited for that. So it'll probably make my TikTok stream do insane. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I yapped to them, but like everyone did. Like, I think this session was crazy because like so many people were giving feedback. I honestly don't think Crackly talked once during the feedback session. Zemi, I think it was like mostly me, Zemi, Happy Gal, Typical Gamer. Replay said some stuff. Top 5 Gaming talked a lot. A couple of us were like really like drilling in like our points and our feedback. Everyone used to always wear the Gwen skin. I do still a lot. It's just when I play Reload and I wear Gwen, I get like stream sniped or focused so hard. It's just terrible. Grant, I don't know if Grant said anything. Grant might have said one or two things during the feedback. He didn't talk much. I mean, the thing is with me is that I probably talk too much, like as a person, but they, you know, I was honestly pleasantly surprised to hear that I was complimented for that. They said that when I talked to the one dev, she's like you gave a lot of good feedback. And then I talked to one of the devs today on Twitter, and he was like, I think that was the most constructive feedback session we've ever had. Yo, Bag, they were the Heart Me and the Foxman Scribble. No, I don't know what you mean by that. I still don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I am too. I'm really glad they're taking so much feedback. It's a good thing. And like, bro, that's the thing that I was trying to explain to people. Like, listen, I would be jealous, envious, whatever you want to say, of other people that got invited to the epic events. And like, when other people in the past have been invited to things and like got to post content early and stuff before me, I've also been like, dang, you know, that sucks because now my videos won't do as good since people have already seen all of it. And I do agree that that exists. However, I think it's like a necessary evil because they don't host those like creator events where they invite like me and Crackly and Happy and Zemi and whoever like early. That way we can get a like all the comments on Twitter are like they just want to crush the small content creators. They don't care about us, blah blah whatever. But that's not the case. It's more so like they need feedback on the new season and they need feedback from people to like keep improving the game. So like when we go to those things, like I'm sitting there giving feedback on the loot pool, giving feedback on like all the new content that I got to see and play with. Like I'm talking about everything. And they do a good mix. Like my feedback and Happy Gal's feedback was not the same whatsoever. So like that's what when I'm like tweeting about this stuff and talking about it, it's like they really are trying to understand like every side of the community and like give everyone a voice. So Isaiah, they would follow, and Best they would follow. Yeah, 100%. I agree, Dia. Like it's good to hear both sides of it. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know what that means, Sonny. But yeah, I did get bleach in my eye and it hurt very badly. TikTok, if any of you guys are new, make sure to hit the red follow button at the top left. You will see your name and rank pop up on my face cam. Check out the Tetris trailer that HypeX just tweeted. Also, like, see, it's funny you bring up the Tetris trailer, right? So wait, what if they confirmed so far? Like, what have you guys seen on Twitter so far? Twitter has shown us that the community knows that there's something Tetris related. They know there's something Sonic related. Is that it? Okay, so let's use Sonic and Tetris as an example, right? We know that Tetris and Sonic are, you know, you guys don't know in what way, but like we know that those are part of the new season, right? Let's use that as an example. When there's also these people that are like, oh, you know, like I wish Epic would send us footage early too, or like I don't want to be left out from the other creators. Think about that from a legality, Epic brand partner perspective of things. Like, how much harder is it to control what content gets leaked and like who's on an NDA and like whatever if they're just sending out these like informational videos and like all this other stuff to every creator? Like, it needs to be very tightly bound to protect their like brand partners and stuff as well. Because like, bro, think about like Sonic is what, like one of the biggest gaming IPs of all time. It's a Sega owned, like, it's gigantic. So like they literally can't play around at all. So when this stuff comes up, it's like it's super important that it's like stays quiet and people don't leak stuff and the gameplay doesn't get leaked. Like, bro, when they had that like open play event thing for Chapter 7, if you were in LA and you were a creator, you were able to go pull up and go play the new Fortnite season in LA, and you weren't supposed to be allowed to tweet any like recordings or anything. Literally got leaked the first day. Whole thing got leaked. Gameplay got leaked. All the new stuff in the season got leaked. Like literally everything. And it's like they can't allow that to happen. Yeah, exactly, Devin. That's what I'm saying. So like then you got to think about it from that perspective where it's like how do they balance like trying to get feedback so that they can make changes before the game launches and people get to experience it with also protecting like the brands and the companies that are working with them. PUBG is better than Fortnite. An objectively false statement. You talk very intelligently. What the fuck does that mean? Hey, Fox, on the YouTube stream. Maybe it's not a good idea to talk about that. Wait, what do you mean? Your go, Foxman. Thank you, Brody. Oh, the PUBG thing? I mean, you just look at the numbers, man. It doesn't matter. Fortnite's like the ultimate battle royale. Like, it really is. Well, thank you, Smitty. I appreciate that. Yo, like, who is lighting me up over here? Like, this dude's dead ass shooting me from across the map. Like, he's lucky I don't have movement, bro. I'd be on his ass. How's your eye? It's better now. Do you like chicken and dumplings? I like chicken. I don't like dumplings, actually. They're kind of gross. But I also am the most picky eater ever. We're still friends with Joe? Oh, yeah, we keep up here and there. I mean, we're not, like, super close or anything, but I still, like, talk to Joe. Check in on each other every now and then. That's my go. What's up, Hydra? Hydra, I got to play the new season of Fortnite yesterday. No, I've talked a lot about it, Jeff. I don't know if you haven't been here the whole time. I think I would have said stuff that you would have thought was cool. Delaney, they were the tier 2 for 43 months. Dubbing chat for Delaney. Thank you, Delaney. I love you. I hope you've been well. Thank you. An hour-long meeting. How did it go? How's your trip? It was so cool. I've never got to go play the new Fortnite season early before. This is the first time. Oh my god. Sonic and Tetris sound like an awesome combo. Hey man, I'm excited for you guys to see everything, bro. Definitely cool. Hey, I love getting to do that too, Jeff. And in our lines of work, it probably happens a lot. No, it does happen a lot for me. And the best part is I'm always right. This kid was deadass like playing like a rat trying to kill me. It was low-key annoying. Well, unfortunately, the whole fucking lobby you shoot at me then there. Did y'all get any glimpses of the battle pass or just gameplay? I saw everything, man. Everything in the new season I saw. Saw it all. I think you guys think it's really cool. Yo, Liliana, thank you for the 20 roses. What's up, canned soup? Oh, the weapon mods chapter 5, yeah, it was cool. Did you see the Drake edit I sent you? I did not. I love my bed. Sorry, one sec. Trying to reply to this thing. Alright. Sorry. I followed him with the follow infected. Is his name and rank off? Wait, what do you mean? On TikTok? No, it shouldn't be. So I'm trying to reply to one agent Luca with some questions about stuff. Sorry, turn to spawn to this. All right, chilling. Yo, Shanabana, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 years.
Shanabana just subscribed.
W in the chat for Shanabana, thank
happy
you.
3 years, Fox. I'm not always active and consistent in chat, but I do be here, lol. I appreciate
No, I
having
know,
this place to
Shanabana.
escape
Thank
the
you.
chaos of life.
I
Sotism.
appreciate you always stopping in
Much
and letting
love,
us know what's going on.
heart.
You are very loved here. Thank you so much for the resub. W in the chat for Shanabana. Sorry, guys. I was trying to talk to my agent Luca about like just embargo stuff, kind of. Because when we go there, we get to film like early, and there's just like a whole process with like the footage and everything. You sign anything? Yeah. You're it's all NDA'd, all of it. You're not allowed to go to those kind of things without signing NDAs. Can I read it now? Why did my comment get deleted? I didn't even see your comment. TikTok, if any of you guys are new, make sure you hit the red follow button at the top left. You'll see your name and rank pop up my face cam. Here, I'm trying to read what Lucas said, because I would kind of just ask for some guidelines or like feedback on like what I am and am not allowed to say. Because like obviously it is cool talking about like the new season stuff, but like I can't like say everything, you know, like people, I don't want to give like too much away or like say what I can't say. All right. Do you sign Foxman or Stan? It's funny because whenever I sign a name like that, it's always like my first last name, and then it's like Talon, and then in quotations like my online name, like the Talon, and then the quotations of my like Foxman. Yo, shut up, Jeff. Bro, it's not even trashing anything. I mean, you can ask me stuff. It's just like I can't give you specifics on anything. Like if you say, hey, what'd you think about it? I can say I really liked it. I can say I really didn't like it. People asked me before about the battle pass. Like I can tell you guys the battle pass looks awesome, but like I can't tell you what's in it. I can't tell you anything about the skins in it, anything. It's like I can you know, I could tell you what I like. It just all has to be very vague. I think people will like this season. I really do. What is awesome about it? There's so much content, like so much. It's better than the last season we just played, like for sure. Like it's so much fun. Yeah, the new season's the 20th. Yeah, the sprites this season were content. I mean, you can look at like the you know, they've been doing some trailers and stuff and some like teasers and stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming. It looks really good. I honestly think people are gonna enjoy it a lot. Yeah. When I'm saying content, I don't mean in the sense of like content creators. I'm saying like you guys can like see the stuff, you know, that's getting teased and things like that. Like there's just a lot to do, which is cool. I think everyone's gonna really enjoy it. They're doing one teaser a day. What? Have they done one every day the last few days? Yo, Zay and Arno, thank you guys for follows. Yeah, well, when I'm saying content, I more so just mean like in-game content. Not like, oh, this will be great for like a video. And there's a lot of that too, but I'm just saying like in terms of like the season will not feel empty. Yeah, that's literally what I was just discussing with my agent, Chess. Because I'm pretty sure I already can start editing my videos. I think I have to read it. I'm not allowed to post anything. But. The arcade game in Zombies in Spaceland. McDonald's Diet Coke keeps me alive. If it's a gaming legend season, let me complete a Tetris minigame or some kind of mythic. There's a ton of cool stuff, dude. It is really cool. What's up, Quap? How are you, man? McDonald's hurts my old man belly. I want Luca to come my stream real quick so I can just ask him. Yeah, Happy was the only one that went live this time. They only end up having like 1 or 2 slots each time. Because last time I went, Crackly streamed. I don't know what I can say about that. The battle pass is cool though. It's really cool. Everything's cool, to be honest. It's an awesome season just altogether. Yeah, the battle pass is sick. It really is. How do you know? I got flown out to the Epic HQ, and I got to play test the new season early. I flew American. Whoa. Just got hit with a mammoth. You fly first class? Yes. Was it fun? Yeah, it was so cool. Definitely one of the coolest things I've ever got to do. The season's awesome. Oh, Luca, you're in my stream? Okay, wait, Luca. So for example, like in my like throughout my stream so far, Like, someone will ask me a question like, what did you think of the battle pass? And then I just respond with like, I think it's super cool. Like that kind of thing. Like, I haven't given details on like specifics or like any specific like items or collabs or like meta like changes, anything like that. Like I've been kind of just like vague, like not even hinting is the right word, but it's just like vague responding where it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, like the new season looks awesome. And then somebody's like, ask about a collab specifically. I do not answer. And then they ask like, oh, what did you think of the battle pass? And I say, it was awesome. So that's correct, right? Like that kind of verbiage, like I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, that's what I've been saying over and over again. It's really cool. You'll like it. The devs ask so many questions, like that kind of thing. I think I'm doing the right thing. Spot on correct. Okay, that's what I figured. Like I feel like I've got that stuff like a pretty good understanding of what not and what to say, but I just want to make sure with you. God damn it, that guy sold fucking 200 health. Well, no, it's like it's more so like I can't tell you guys. Like you just asked me, did I expect more gaming legends to be in the battle pass? I can't say. I can't be like, no, dude, there's like, you know, every skin is, I can't say like that, but I can just say like the battle pass is cool. Cause it is, it was really cool. And then like you guys asked me like, you know, is there, what do I think of the new season overall? And I just say there's a lot of new content, which like there is. So I can't give like, I can't be like, hey, they added this fucking like new gun that like whatever, but I can say like, the content in general is super cool. Like I can't be specific. I think it's just all it is. Thank you, Luca. I just want to make sure. Yo, me save for the heart meat and Liliana the roses. Yeah, it comes out the 20th. Do you have a favorite skin from the battle pass? No, I cannot answer that question. That's very like, see that? Way too specific. No, dude, I love this skin. Yeah, they might. Still in shock about your eye, yeah. That was definitely an interesting experience. Bro, it was so cool though. I will say like the experience in general is awesome. I've never got to go play test a season, like a new season before. It was so sick. They will harvest your soul if you go into specifics. Where'd you get dinner? The first night we went to some it was like some like bar thing and like some barcade, and they like catered the whole thing and like booked it all out. It was sick. And then they always do this thing for the dinners where we go and they order like 3 of everything on the menu, and then for like 2 hours straight they just bring out all the food repeatedly to the tables. I have been to that one before. It was not that one though. Oh, that's crazy. So you literally, you know, like right where the HQ is then. Jeff. Sounds like Apex Entertainment. It was cool. The whole thing was cool. Yeah, the problem is those I couldn't like wasn't allowed to tell you or anybody that I was there. It's like a security thing. Like you aren't even allowed to tweet out like, you know, I'm at the Epic HQ, or like you can't post stories, you can't do anything, you can't tweet it, nothing. You're not allowed. Yo, Briz, thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular. Oh, really? You've gone before, Evergreen? How did that work? Did they host like a event kind of thing? Is Happy Gal the only one who can? No. I mean, she streamed from the HQ, but like that only confirms one person is there. Technically that day, like she wasn't supposed to say like she played or anything. Like you're not supposed to. But I mean, it's not like she was. It's not like she did anything bad. It's hard, dude. It's hard to like. I couldn't imagine streaming from there, and then yeah, Beard was there. I got to talk to Beard for a while. I also got to film a video with Happy, which was cool. What happens if you do? I mean, it would be the dumbest decision of my career. It would just destroy my relationship with Epic, and I signed an NDA so I could potentially get sued, and then I would never, for the rest of my life, get an Epic deal. And so, like, I could start airing shit out, but, like, what would that... Like, I would literally lose everything. There would be no reason to do that. It was cool, bro. Like, and I'm grateful that I get to be a part of it. Like, I really appreciate that Fortnite has kind of gone down this path of like now they're really like creator forward, community forward. They're active on Twitter. They want feedback. They want to hear what we love, what we don't love, and like they're actively making changes throughout the season. Like that's good for the life cycle of the game. Like if they keep that up, the game's just gonna stay around forever. If I play Zero Build, it's just what I play. Primarily play Zero Build. Funny enough, when I was at the HQ, I did not play Zero Build. I did builds for all of my like footage and stuff. Yeah, I mean it is bad. Like 100%, like everybody is mad that like Epic fired a bunch of people, but at the same time, like the game has gotten so much smaller. Like it is so much smaller than it was. I'm not saying anybody deserved to be fired or like anything like that, but like they tweeted about it, like that the sizing of the team had to go down because they're like, and I mean I don't know the logistics. I don't know how that all works. All I know is that they said that the reason it was because the game was smaller, and it is true. Like, the game is 1,000,000% smaller than it was. They don't need the same size team that they had during, like, Chapter 5, for example. What's up, Moldy? Oh, you guys want to know something really cool that Fortnite kind of talked to us about? And I had never... Like, I mean, you can assume, but, like, I didn't know, really. They were explaining to us, like, you know how, like, a lot of times we'll have these conversations on stream where we're like, yo, like, I wish they would add this back, or, like, I wish they would add, you guys know how you brought up weapon attachments? We're like, oh, I wish they would bring back weapon attachments and things like that. Like, they were telling us that, like, one of the things that they, like, the game runs on the Nintendo Switch 1. It runs on mobile. It runs on the PS4. It runs on the PS5. And they have like memory limitations for, you know, each respective console and device. So like they can't just turn around and go, you know what? Let's add weapon attachments back and the island and sprites and caches and like, you know, they can't have it all. And like we had like a whole conversation about it where they were saying that like, you know, a big part of like the updates and stuff that we have where it's like they might get rid of something that people loved or liked, but it's like it all comes down to like weighing like what's the best option for the game because they can't have it all. Versus Chapter 5, you meant OG? No, I meant Chapter 5. I did mean Chapter 5. Yo, what's up, Trey? The strange message. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Bryce? I don't know what you're saying. Wait, I don't, like, who? What are you saying? Who said that? But you're saying Bryce just typed that in chat right now? Or what are you talking about? Yeah, well, I'm asking what you're talking about, Jeff. Like, what do you mean Bryce? You're talking about Bryce, like the viewer that watches Crackly? Like, I didn't see him type anything about the weapon attachments. I don't know what you mean. That's why I'm asking. Like, I have literally no idea what you're talking about. Like, I literally, deadass have no clue what you're talking about. Yo, what's up, dude, bro? That must have been when you started. My bad, bro. No, what I'm saying is that in Chapter 5, the game was averaging 1 million players in Ranked, 1 million players in BR, 1 million players in Zero Build. So they needed a lot bigger of a team size. When fucking OG Fortnite was out, the game was nowhere near the same size because it was a small studio. Like, Epic Games was nowhere near the size they are now when Fortnite came out. He said it weeks ago when we talked about it, and his point made sense. If they ever added mob benches back, the guns will all be way too OP because they used to have bullet drops, so the attachments weren't doing too much. But that's not at all why they're not in the game. The reason we actually asked them about that too. The reason why fucking weapon mods aren't in the game anymore is because they're so hard to maintain. And they explained it, and it really made a lot of sense. Every single gun needs to have like 4 rotating variants of the stats. So like there needs to be a Thunderburst SMG, and then the Thunderburst SMG with fast mag, and then Thunderburst SMG with extended mag, and then it with extended mag and laser, and then one with extended mag and a muzzle, and then one with the fast mag and the muzzle. So each gun has that many more variations, and then on top of it, people expect every new season to introduce like a new weapon or two, or like every new chapter has a new weapon or two, whatever. So like they would have to keep that up every single season and then find a way to make that work in creative as well. I disagree. I think that the problem was nothing to do with like the problem was nothing to do with how broken it was, because in that same sense they would just be able to make it so like the hit scan guns are worse at hip firing, and then like when you have the laser the crosshair is smaller, things like that. Or like when you ADS there's more or less bloom with like a muzzle on it. Like the hit scan thing doesn't really matter as much is what I'm saying. Exactly, fight and hide, like 100%. It's just purely a development issue. Like it's so hard to maintain. You play Zero Build? Yes. It's not that they can't figure it out though, because like clearly they have, like they've shown that like they can do it, but it's like, what is the trade-off? Like is it that worth it to invest such a large amount of memory and team resources to building attachments for each gun every season versus having that like team focus on like another aspect of the game? And it's also too like it's not like individual devs get to have like the most like feedback on like what they want to see in the game or not. Like they have to go with what Fortnite is telling them to do. It's not like an individual dev choice either. Why is the stream like TikTok? If you click on the screen, it will say classic or vertical view, and you could change it. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, even just from like a personal standpoint, I don't think that weapon attachments really make that much of a difference in like the quality of the game. Funny enough, we asked them about that too, like why medallions weren't in the game and stuff, and they said that the numbers just weren't good on it. Like, players did not enjoy fighting medallions. And it's funny because I love medallions, but yeah, I know, Jeff. And then my response to that always is not everyone deserves to win. Exactly, Blair. That's their counter argument, which it makes sense. I don't agree with it, but like for what? For what are you talking about, Jeff? I feel like everybody loves medallions. Chapter 6, Season 4 was the largest like outcry against medallions ever, so they haven't been back since. The big yellow. I don't even know if I've ever seen those. I don't want that. I literally don't want that at all. I would hate that. That like the new skill-based matchmaking to me ruins the idea of having fucking like a streamer interaction, running into a streamer, running into a friend. It completely takes away the fun of it. Like I'm dead ass in the same game with the same people every game all day long. It's so boring. I don't enjoy it at all. I don't have fun with it at all. I do linear and 0% dead zone, Xavier, for my analog sticks. What's your ratings on the season? I give it you gotta listen, and I keep trying to preface this every time somebody asks me. I give it a 5 out of 10 overall. However, I did not like this current season of Fortnite. The new season has a lot of content, tons, and even I can say that. There's going to be a ton of stuff when it comes out. There's a ton of content. I'm going to love it and have fun for a while and stuff. The thing is with me as a player, I'm a little bit more combat focused in general. I care more about how, you know, this gun synergizes with this gun and this movement item and this cover and whatever. So to me, that matters more than anything. So that's my critiques of the game does not align with like the majority of players. And I can't say why, I can't say what about it, but that's really all I can give you. If they added a broken melee weapon and you didn't break your NDA. Yeah, I brought up skill-based matchmaking changes. I'm telling you guys, listen. If there's anything about me, I I try to be the most vocal guy at those feedback sessions. I talked about SPMM, how it was too strong, how every game I play, I'm in the same lobby with the same 5 streamers, and it's boring. And they basically, the devs just told us that it's better for the health of the game. That's just the response we get. I said to them, I was like, you know, I really don't enjoy that, like, every game I'm in the same lobbies with the same people. And they were like, well, it wouldn't be fair to have it any other way. And I don't agree with that response, but that's just what I was told. And, like, I can't change it. I wish I could. They basically told us that, like, it's better for the health of the game that, and they use this verbiage verbatim. They said it's better for the health of the game that the sharks remain out of those lobbies. So they just don't want people like me being in like a, you know, like a less skilled lobby, just like stomping people into the floor. And like, while I get it in some degree, my counter argument when I was talking to the devs is I was like, I get it. Like, you guys can preserve even the bottom 70%, 80% of players. You can preserve that amount, but like locking us to the top 1% of players only is insane. And then they responded and they were like, oh, they're like, you're not even in top 1% lobbies. You're in a marginal fraction below that. Like 0.1% of the player base are the people that go up against you. And I was like, wow. And they're like, yeah, your games are practically like, you know, top 1,000-ish players, which is like insane. Like, that's not, like, I don't like to hear that. Oh, great, an ego that's feeding itself, feeds itself. Dude, there's no ego about it. I'm good at the game. Like, it's whatever. But I'm just saying, like, I don't enjoy that, like, I have to only fight, like, Crackly, Ship, Togo, Zemi, Prospering every day, all day. I don't enjoy that. No, I know you're fucking around with you. I'm just saying in general, like, I can't stand that it's that way. I hate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I'm complaining about there being streamers in my lobby, like, altogether. Like, of course I'm going to run to other streamers, of course. And it should be that way. I should run to other people and stuff. But, like, the matchmaking this season specifically is so strong that it's, like, I'm not, we're beyond the point of, like, oh, yeah, I'm complaining about a streamer being in my game. There's fucking 5 to 10 streamers in every game that I play. Every game. Like, it's not just like, you know, once in a while. It's literally, that is my Fortnite experience all day. Which is like, you know, not the most fun thing ever. I wouldn't enjoy any match with you, Zemi, and Crackly in it. Which is why skill-based matchmaking is the way it is. And that's why they told us that. I don't love it. I don't like have as much fun with it as I think I would the other way, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of just got to deal with it. Some part-time streamers aren't very good. Well, that's the thing is, like, when we're talking to the devs about this stuff and they're like telling us, like, you know, it makes sense. Like, I completely get that I'm in like the top 0.1% of players that have ever played Fortnite. Like, I understand that, but it's like, I also just miss having like the experience of, like, you know, some games are sweaty, some games are more casual, and like that, I miss that feeling. I miss like, you know, I play a couple games, then I run into a streamer and it's like, wow, like, you know, Crackly's in here. Y'all be complaining when it's only bots? Because there's a difference between minimizing the skill-based matchmaking constraints and filling the lobby with bots. There's a difference. So, like, right now, the way that it works is, like, they're trying to put me in a game with 40 to... Let's just say I play a BR game, right? There's 100 players in the lobby. They're trying to put me in a game with 50 players that are in the top 1,000 Fortnite players of all time, right? That's the goal. if I'm readied up for, you know, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, and they, you know, they don't have 100 players are going to be there, the rest of the lobby is bots. And that doesn't matter if I'm the best player in the game, doesn't matter if I'm the worst. Every Fortnite game has bots in it across the board. So what I'm saying is that I don't think that's the solution where it's like, oh yeah, let's just add bots to every game. But I also don't think it's like, I'm not trying to get into a game where there's not the players don't know how to shoot back. I don't think I should be in a game with like somebody that downloaded the game today. I'm never going to have that stance. But I also don't think I should only be in games that are like people that play the game every single day. You're saying you hate trying hard for every game? No, I honestly don't even mind the competition of Fortnite. It's fun. Like, when it's competitive, it feels rewarding. I'm just saying, like, I don't enjoy that, like, every game I know that there's another, like, Foxman level, like, player in my game. Like, it's not like a question. It's like, I know it. I'm going to be in a game with Ship. I'm going to be in a game with Crackley. I'm going to be in a game with Flex. I'm going to be in a game with Zemi, Prospering, like fill in the blank. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't enjoy that. You can give like, you can add a couple decent players in each game. I get it. But like, it's legit the same 15 people on rotation all day long. They briefly added all, yeah, Chaos Blitz. I actually like that mode. I played Blitz. I used to play, I guess this doesn't help my case, but I used to play solo V6 Blitz Chaos 6 stack when it came out. And that's why I'm in these lobbies. And Tax, the GOAT. Love Tax. Mode should have been called Fortnite, not Chaos. Yeah, I mean, OG Fortnite was literally you readied up and you were in a game with the 99 other players that readied up as close to you. For real, though, I'm just a normal player. Why have I gone up against you in MPen? You're 100% better. Well, like, that's the problem, is that, like, the way that skill-based matchmaking works now is it not only does it like suck for us, but like it also punishes you guys. Like let's just say you, for example, right? You said that I'm better than you, and you said MPen's better than you, right? Let's just say me and MPen are like top 1,000 players all time. You, to be in our lobby, you have to be solid yourself. So let's just say you're a top 10,000 player of all time. Like, you know, you're better than average at the game. You are also restricted to being in our matchmaking. So, like, you're at a weird spot where you're not good enough at the game where you should be facing, like, a pro every game. But, like, you're not bad enough that you should be in a lobby with, like, the worst players at the game. So, it's just an unfortunate circumstance, sadly enough. My solo lobbies are unreal. I mean, I don't doubt it. You're better than average at the game. And, like, that's what happens. Because of the way skill-based matchmaking is, you end up in my game. And, like, that... I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm the greatest player ever, right? But I'm also not an idiot. Like, I know I'm, like, good at Fortnite. So, like, someone like you ending up in my game, like, 9 times out of 10, like, you don't win that fight. And, like, that's just how skill-based matchmaking is now, and it sucks. But it also makes it harder for us, because now, like, when I'm trying to pub stomp, I gotta fight, like, the kids I'm pub stomping on aren't bad at the game. Like, half the time, they're pretty good. Jeff, you know my philosophy about the blind dog, bro. Don't get me started. I've ended up in a game with you before. Hey, that means you're probably pretty solid. What are you talking? I'm reading my Twitch chat too, not just TikTok. while I was at Epic HQ, like the first night, or like I don't remember if it was first night or it was the night after we stayed in the no, it was first night. I had a dream that I was fucking using the crusty pistol for some reason. I don't know why I dreamt about that, but I did. It's an interesting dream. Like I just was dreaming that I played Fortnite, essentially. Unfortunately, I don't want to fight the guy with the crusty pistol, but did I speak that into existence? That was crazy. Call that perfect timing right there. Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dreams be so random? No, for real. Like, I was dreaming about using the crusty pistol, bro. Hooked. Wow, and I don't have whites at all. I know there's a bendy right there. It's too far, sadly. Is this vending machine in? This guy's sitting on the roof with a crusty pistol. Wow. That was unfortunate. The crusty laughs in my night terrors. It's something. I love the crusty pistol. It's a little bit hard to fight. Did you tell the devs how much we love the shield meta? Oh, I did. I did. I'm telling you guys, any feedback I give you guys on the game, like where I'm complaining about it on stream, I complained about it to the devs, like 100%. That was ship that you fought. GG's. I think I am no match for the guy sitting in a bush or on a rooftop with a crusty pistol. It's a hard counter, unfortunately. Yo, Juno, thank you, bro. I really hope you win. Will you help me with Arena's box fights? What do you mean by that, Super? Like, help you how? No, the Krusty's insane. It's so good. Is the Powerball $1 billion right now? I've never played it before. I know some people that wait for it to be above 1 billion and they play it. There's duos? Oh, super. I fucking hate that game mode. I think Arena's box fights is terrible. I went to Epic HQ and play tested that. I will never play it again. Ever. You can get a pickaxe, so you might as well. Hey, they can keep that pickaxe for themselves, man. I'm good. I actually can't stand that game mode. It's so bad. It's just a bad box fight game mode. It's worse than the UEFN ones. Really, you've yet to see that pickaxe in a while? I know like 2 people that got it. I'm pretty sure Go R2 grinded all the way for it. Do you want any sprites? No, I'm good. Well, it seems like, you know, I had a fun, like, 2 or 3 games for the day. Now this shit's fucking miserable again. You have all the gems? I do not. I'm missing, like, honestly, like, 15 sprites right now. I want to complete my collection, but, like, at the same time... And I gotta master all my sprites. Yo, AJ, shut up, bro. What's up, AJ? How are you, bro? I just got home this morning from, I flew to North Carolina to go to Epic HQ. Oh, yeah, I've seen people match it with Wildcat before. It looks super good. What are sprites used for? Sprites just kind of give you, like, little mini buffs and abilities. Some of them much bigger than others. Well, I mean, you're not forced to grind and complete it. What do you mean by they didn't give you the option? I mean, you can play BR and just not hunt sprites. You don't have to. Like, I don't have all of them. And it's pretty easy to get, like, all the base ones, at least. When it starts getting hard is when you're going for, like, a variant of, like, a specific spray. That kind of thing. The same fucking guy fly back? But what is this guy doing, man? Hard to master them all with a full-time job? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, they don't think about people like me, like, that work so much. That's Flex? Which one? The one that kept flying back in, or the, like, gray skin? No, Flex is the one that... Why did he fly to the same spot 3 times? Why did he do that? He wanted his loot? Like... Bro had spawn loot. Yo, Aaron, thank you for the heart, man. Yo, thank you, Fusi. It was cool as hell, bro. I got to go play, I played the new season of Fortnite early. I got to play season 4. I mean, like I said, man, I would take me saying that it's a 5 out of 10 with a grain of salt. It's really cool. Like, there's so much new content. So much. Like, I can't stress that enough. So, like, me calling it a 5 out of 10 is kind of just, like, whatever. Because, like, I don't love this current season. If you love this current season, you'll love that one. Yeah, I think so. We seem to have pretty comparable opinions. I agree. Who was all at the epic playtest? Like Happy Gal, Zemi, Crackly, bunch of us. There's a ton of creators that went. Replays, Typical Gamer, Nick A30. Oh god, dude, like it was so cool that they invited us to Epic HQ. Was Hot Rod there? He was not. I don't know if you can say, but are there like 100 sprites again? Fortnite tweeted that there is a new generation of sprites. Fortnite tweeted that. We didn't get to play the new sprite game mode, like the sprite garden or whatever. And Fortnite did tweet that that's coming out as well. Very political answer. I literally have to give political answers, unfortunately. Like Jeff asked me before, were there enough gaming legends in the battle pass? What am I supposed to say to that? Like, Sprite Garden's coming next season for sure. They tweeted it. So, I mean, like, we didn't get to play it. I figure it's coming next season, but... New generation gang with 120. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know if they're gonna do like old sprites though too. It might just be a new generation. I don't know. I really don't. Because somebody asked me that earlier. They were like, "Oh, like, you know, are the old sprites like do I need the old sprites or something?" Like I honestly do not have an answer for that. Like, I assume not. I don't know though. It might just be for the garden thing. Based on their tweet, they just said that there's a sprite garden to immortalize your sprite collection, and then there's a new generation of sprites. Beyond that, I don't really have an answer. If they were leaving them in the game, why go through the master process? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. We didn't get to see like everything that's in the new season. I'm pretty sure we played what's going to launch or like close to. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Some stuff I don't have the answers to, and some stuff I can't give the answers to. It's just how it goes. We'll have to all see together. Hello, Twisted. Where was that from? good fight too. Spill the beans? What are they gonna do? I think you're probably right. I mean, I didn't say yes or no. I honestly don't know. Like, I'm not even trying to be like cryptic or whatever. I don't know. I can't give specific details on anything, but like the tweet that Fortnite put out says like that there's a new generation of sprites. They tweeted there's a new generation of sprites and that there's like a collection to immortalize them. So like I honestly don't know. I really don't. I mean that. My baby carrot, how's the games? That's something. I wonder when creator feedback goes into effects. I'm feeling chapter 8. Well, see, the thing is that like when we give feedback, like it can affect stuff in current and upcoming seasons. Like let's say for example, like we gave feedback on like an item and we're like, hey, you know, this item doesn't fit the meta, or this item is too overpowered, or whatever. We can give feedback like that, and then they're able to go in and hot fix and adjust it immediately. Like they can. But like if we give feedback where we're like, hey, like this new feature needs to come out, that's a little bit where it's like might take a little more time to come out into the game. Can you say if the loot pool is completely different or no? You'll have to see on August 20th. Do you play any creative maps? No, not really. Dude, Jesus Christ. This Krusty Pizzle's dead ass the worst. Where did the kid with the Krusty Pistol go? That's fucking unfortunate. He was sitting in the bush I landed next to. Dude, like this thing's so boring. It's insane. I don't even know like how to like come back from this, to be honest. Cause that kid over there with the Krusty Pistol is like, he is everything. And I have the worst loot ever. But I also know there's another kid, and I'm not trying to get third party, which doesn't look like it matters. Do they both have Krusty Pistols, the last two guys? Did they both, like, what? Are we fucking trolling? That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. I had a good time in that game. I swear that Ship, 2 games in a row, Ship sitting in a bush with a crusty pistol. Like, at least Ship better at least win the game, right? They told us that there's like some weird like legal thing where they're not allowed to have bounty system. I don't know. It's like some country violation thing. I don't know the whole like scope of it. But like we were asking about like how we all liked bounty boards and stuff, and they just kind of more so told us that there's a reason it can't be in the game. Like I don't know the full details of that. Like, to be honest with you. Yeah, what's up, Peter? I think oh, Ship was the red and white skin? Yeah, I think I literally killed him like 4 times that game. I can't believe he was still in the game at the end. Well, like, there's like weird things with like, they can't have like the word, like the word kill and dead and death. Like, it needs to be elimination. And then like, they changed like the elimination on the side of the screen or like a skull now. Like, they change things like that to align with like countries like specific laws. So like I don't know what it means, but like all I know is that they told us there's like a reason that bounties can't be in the game. Like there's like a, and like the rivalry board system was different because like you opt into being on like one team or the other kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't know everything about everything. I get to ask questions and like try to understand what's going on, but like some of it's just beyond me. Yeah. But it was like a loophole. I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't really know it. I don't know everything. No, but like, here's the thing that I can't give you guys specifics on like anything with the new season. Like, it's just, I'm not allowed. But like, the new season's cool. There's a lot of new content. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think if you like this season, you'll love the new one. I think it's better. Like, objectively, it's better than the current season. And did that chug jug just disappear? Okay. And you guys know my opinions on like the game and like what I like and stuff in general, like what I like to see out of a season and stuff. And like I think that aspect of it like lacks for me a little bit. Wish overdrive stopped fall damage. No, I don't. I'm not trying to say it's the same with new guns at all. There genuinely is a lot of like new content as a whole. Like the season, dude, it's cool. It's really fucking cool. Like I think a lot of you guys, like especially your first game that you play, like it's crazy first impression. Like there's so much shit, dude, so much. They did a really good job. Well, like my thing, Fousey, is like when I go to those events, it's like that's what I'm there for. Like they ask us to go play like I got to go play the new season, and it's like they ask us, they're like, what do you guys think of like, you know, this thing that we added, or like what do you think of this thing that we changed, and like things like that. And like I always try to be honest, because like, you know, if my voice does have any weight and I get to see the game change in a positive way, I would be happy. I think I think you guys will. I think you guys will genuinely really like it. Like I mean that. It's a good season. I give it a 5 out of 10. Like based on my first impression, maybe I'll end up loving it. Maybe they'll end up changing the things that I don't like. Like there's no way to tell. Crackly gave it a 4 out of 10. Like that was his initial rating. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Nick A30 gave a lot of really, really good feedback. Like, genuinely, he did. But, like, Nick's also really in it for, like, the content side of it. Like, you know, a lot of new stuff being in the game is fun for him. And, like, that's, for a lot of us, like, you know, that's how we make videos and stuff. So, like, there being new stuff in the game makes it... Crackly didn't give any like verbal feedback. No, they didn't ask us to rate it out of 10. Me, Typical Gamer, Crackly, Nick A30, everybody, we were all like sitting together and we were like, oh, so like what does everybody think of it? Like what's our rating? And everyone was kind of... No, I don't agree. I think when Nick doesn't like something, he says it. I can't give you examples of feedback he gave because, you know, the season's not out yet, but he genuinely gave some good feedback of like stuff that like he said should change. Okay, but I will say, like, people that think the shockwave thing is like Nick A30's fault, like that is not actually the case at all. The way that stuff works, like to explain it to you guys, it's like when someone like him or I or whoever make a like, you know, a statement about something we do or don't like, they can look at like the numbers to back up and like see like, you know, maybe him or I or someone saying it brings attention to it where it's like, hey, you know, I'm really having a problem with this. And then Fortnite can go and look at the numbers and then be like, oh, wow, there really are like most people are carrying 12 shockwaves, things like that. Exclamation point settings in my Twitch chat, link to my bio. It only makes sense for him to say it's a W update. Courage is the same thing. Yeah, but like, here's what I'm trying to say. Their objective and like the way that they play the game is different. And that's also why it's good that when they do these like feedback sessions, there's multiple groups of people. Because like, Happy Gal probably would say the season's like a 10 out of 10, the new one. But like, Happy and I play the game in a different way. I care a lot more about like the loot pool and the meta and the way that things like synergize than she does. I care more about like how a movement item feels and like a gun feels. Like she wouldn't like have that same opinion because she's not saying that she wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you know, I don't like the boots or like whatever. But like, I imagine to her that stuff matters less than like how much content is in and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. I think that is why like people like I am needed, like Crackly, me, Zemi, like whatever. Because like Zemi gives good feedback too. Like I trust his opinion on a lot of stuff. Like I think Zemi going there speaks for people like me. And then like Mr. Top 5 Gaming was there and he gave feedback on stuff that I had no clue about. Like he was giving feedback on stuff with like the storyline and the way that quests work in the game and stuff. I can't tell you the last time I looked at and did a Fortnite quest. So like that's why I'm saying like the pool of people that they bring in, it's like they literally are getting like a piece of like everything. Yes, JB, 100%. The content aspect of those fire, like it really is. Shake your yeah. Listen, you'll find out on August 20th. You'll get to see everything. You'll get to see all the stuff in the game. I can't say like the movement's good or the movement's bad. I'm not allowed. He did it. I didn't. I promise you, whatever answer you think I gave, I did not. Like, I genuinely mean that. I did not. I can't give you specifics on, like, anything, which, like, it sucks. Like, I wish I could be like, dude, oh my God, like, this thing is so great or this thing is so bad. I can't. I literally am not allowed to. No. I mean, I didn't ask. I'm not going to. Like, I didn't ask them if I'm allowed to talk to other creators about it. I mean, like, I had other creators message me and be like, yo, like, what's your honest opinions on it and stuff. And, like, I gave them the same answers I'm giving you. Like, somebody DM'd me today and was like, yo, like, what's content looking like next season? Like, is it going to be fire or whatever? And then I literally responded and I was like, if you had a good time this season, you'll have a good time next season. Like, I gave everybody the same kind of answer. Like, I just can't, we just can't say specifics. That's all it is. We just can't. You guys can ask me, like, really vague questions and I can answer, but I can't give you, like, specifics on anything. And that's just how it is. Like, somebody asked me before if I thought the battle pass was cool. The battle pass is fucking sick. Like, it is. Like, you guys are gonna think it's cool. I honestly think from a content update, changes perspective, it's awesome. Like, it's super cool. They did so much. we didn't get to play like Reload or see any, like, I have no idea. there was no conversation about Reload at all. It's a different, like, part of the dev team. So I don't know. I mean, for all I know, Reload comes out next season. It's a completely different game mode. I imagine it's going to be the same. I have no idea, though. Like, literally no clue. Wow, I actually won that fight just to get into thirded. Yeah, the Reload dev was not there. His name is KL. He was not there. Like I said, I didn't get to we didn't talk about anything Reload related at all. The only conversation I had that even, like, paralleled to, oh no, it wasn't part of the feedback, but, like, I talked to a Fortnite dev about Crackly and I brought up actually at the dinner. Crackly and I are very vocal on the pocket items, like the thing I just threw, how we think that they're, you know, there's a lot of potential to change the pocket items, or, like, in solos add some variation. Like, I remember Crackly and I were saying, like, I would love to see the mini shields come in solos instead of the big one, because, like, the mini shield to me is more valuable in solos than it is in the gigantic one. But, like, none of that's, like, me leaking anything. That's just a conversation we had with the dev. But we were like, hey, like, you know, we'd love to see this change, or, like, we'd love to see this come to the game, or whatever. No, we didn't talk about anything competitive scheduling wise either. Somebody asked me that earlier too. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but we didn't. So there's not even anything for me to hide. Wasn't even mentioned. I would give you the PR answer of, oh, wait and find out, but I have no idea. So I guess we will wait and find out, because I have no clue. Yo, like, I'm trying to fight this kid, and there's just a dude in the background just frying me with, like, whatever the hell that is. Like, I'm 1 HP from this other guy. Tom and Jerry fight, for real. And, like, in the background, there's just a dude tagging me. Crackly's playing right now. Yeah, he went back home. He said he told me he was gonna be streaming from home. He's in Connecticut right now. He flew back from Texas or from North Carolina to there. Ash, thank you for the heart me. Bundy, thank you for the heart me. The Foxman, Scribble, and the Go Popular. Yeah, he went back to see family before the new season. He might actually be there when the new season drops as well. I'm not sure. I don't know how long he's planning on staying. I don't think he like has a come back to Texas date currently. I imagine sooner than later, but. I got 10 kills. Waited a third party, me too. Tragic. I don't even know how many kills I had. That was a pretty good game. Look, I was playing pretty good. What's up, Lillian? Dude, I had a 30 bomb. That guy had 10 kills. That's crazy. Do you prefer reload over BR? It's 50-50 for me. I get bored of reload and then I go back to BR and then vice versa. I'm doing good, Lillian. How are you? Tay, David the Heart, me, Fox, and Scribble, and the Go Popular. It was funny. We actually asked Epic if they feared GTA 6, and they said no. I just woke up. Well, good morning. Yeah, I mean, I think no matter what, Fortnite will pretty much bounce back from anything. The game's gigantic. But like I think GTA will hurt gaming period, like as a whole. The Webby Galaxy sprite, that's what we need in the game. What's up, Big Red? Yeah, I thought the new season was really cool, Banana Queen. Ready up? I've been readied up, man. Queues take a little bit. Ash, think of the little kiss gift. Have you played Cyberpunk? Yeah. Very good game. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is awesome. There's also an anime called Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which is so good. That's a weird name for a gift. No, you're good. Looks like a little seal. Yeah, it's really good, Sharon. I like it too. Oh, it's so good, Evergreen. I love Cyberpunk Edge Runners. No Gwen with the boots. I just get targeted so hard. Low key though, I'm getting fucking targeted with this too because I've been wearing it every day, so I should probably just go back. I did play the game. I didn't fully beat it because when I played it when it first came out, and I got like soft locked in my save because of the amount of bugs that were in the game, and never really picked it back up after that. I enjoyed what I played of it though. I played at least like 20 or so hours of it. I love CD Projekt Red in general. Like they make a game called The Witcher. I love The Witcher 3. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Here, wait. I gotta respond to this message real quick. Give me 1 second. Yo, what the fuck? That poor guy. Sorry. I was trying to respond to this thing real quick. I gotta reply to Luca. Alright. Hello, Mick. How are you? Looking back on it was great, bro. Chapter 4 Season 2 is my favorite season of all time. That is my number one. I didn't even know there were two guys there. I thought it was just the one. And that was the one with Mega City and the ODM gear and the bikes that you're able to ride and the vaults that had the Havocs in it and the island with the pulse rifle and the slurp juices and the caches. It's my favorite season of all time. Love it. I enjoyed that season a lot. It was like my favorite of all time. Were those two kids at that POI wearing the same skin? I wanted to see that because I just like kind of realized it as I was like spawning back in. Anvil Square? Anvil Square was gone after season 1. It was only in chapter 4 season 1. It wasn't in the rest. Oh. This is the dude from last game. What about my first death? Blocked? I think these kids may be colluding here. Oh yeah, I think this kid's stream sipping there. Because look, right here when they're fighting, this guy comes out. Maybe not. But like, why did, like, so then when I respawn, why don't they continue to fight? Because neither of them die right there. Like, look, when I come back, they're both in the same spot. It's the same two kids down there. Wait, I'm trying to go to it. What's up, Croc? I have to like go to when I get close. Yeah, look. It's the same two kids in here. The one sitting on the... One's here, and then the other one is... I'm not close enough yet. Do you guys talk about stream snipers there? No. Wait, why won't it let me spectate the other guy? It let me before. He's up on the rooftop. I literally saw it before. It won't let me do it now. Oh, that's why. It took him a second to come over. This is the same kid. His skin's not rendered. Because he's out of my replay distance. It literally won't let me switch to him. It let me before. So I think these kids are stream sniping me. Or they're teaming or something. One of the two. One of the two. Something ain't right about them. I mean, dude, I won't let me switch to the other guy. Look, look, look. This is the same kid that was fighting before. And they didn't shoot each other. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. Not so sure. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. Why'd you report him? Because he was stream sniping me. Did you bring up 0 build cups? No. That did not come up at the table. It's kind of one of those things where, like, I don't want to say it's a lost cause, but it, like, low-key is, because anytime they reintroduce 0 build cups, they're just filled with cheaters. Does new season look good? Yes. Yo, I saw Yo leaks on Twitter. What the fuck? Do you think playing on controller, having mouse plugged in, hurts your aim assist any? If you're accidentally bumping your mouse or like moving it on your desk, yes. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy. I feel like recently I've been getting stream sniped so much more than ever before. Like, the last couple of streams that I've had, I got stream sniped bad. Oh, no. But funny enough, that kid's like a... I saw a TikTok this week about that same guy that would always stream snipe me that one week, and apparently he's like a fucking serial stream sniper, dude. Like, he's always doing it. Crackly and all of them are getting stream sniped too. Crackly's getting stream sniped right now. Oh, I forgot about the 30-year-old guy. No, he did not get banned. I honestly don't even remember if I reported him. That kid's a freak, dude. He actually sat there and stream sent me for hours. So boring. He had bills to pay? Clearly not. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Whenever Crackly and I end stream, we always talk about our stream sniper interactions throughout the day. Do you use fast sense or slow sense? Somewhere in the middle. I play like 43-ish. My God, that's the worst thing. When we go to Epic HQ and we play on the like test PCs for the new season, you have to redo all of your settings. Cragley says you take it personal, like it takes a toll on your life. Cragley just likes to shit talk me about literally anything he possibly can. It does not matter what it is. Cragley will shit talk me for talking too much, and then like we'll go to Epic HQ like we did this weekend, and he literally won't say a word during a feedback session. Like not one singular word. It's like, hey man, it's all good. And then like during one of the playtests, like Cragley and I fought each other. And I didn't even know it was him. And I killed him. And then he's like, you're trying your ass off, dude. Fucking, I was trying to film a video. And then I was like, dude, I literally didn't even know it was you. And then he was like, well, my fucking video is going to do better than yours anyway. I was like, all right, bro. Like, damn. Like, like, Cragley will shit talk me on whatever he possibly can. Does not matter what it is. Little brotherly competition. I don't know about all that. I mean, I don't fucking shit talk him ever. No, they don't have our settings. I wish they would. Be a great quality of life change. But I've only gone to Epic HQ twice. It's not, I guess, that regular of a thing. Unless they, like, maybe had our accounts pre-logged in. Because they have access to that stuff, but... Bro, I didn't know this. Typical Gamer was telling us that he has all but 9 skins in Fortnite, like all time. You make money on Fortnite? Yeah. I stream full time. Yeah, that is crazy. And like 7 of the 9 are PlayStation Plus skins that he didn't claim. And then the other 2 are the 2 Samsung skins. TG's such a go, he is. Super nice guy. I mean, yeah, his locker is insane. Like, there probably isn't really that many people in the game that have even close to that same collection. Like, I imagine his is probably one of, if not the biggest. Are there creators out there with every skin? Probably, right? I just hit 1,000 skins recently. Yeah, it's funny. He's missing like literally every single one, Josh, of the PS Plus skin. Because he didn't realize that you needed to go on and manually like redeem the skin. So like he was paying for PS Plus assuming that it would like auto add them to his account. Well, I just dropped my AR to grab that one. Are you kidding? I clutched that fight just to instantly get third-partied. Oh, really? That's crazy. What you gonna do? What do you mean? Are you kidding me, man? So low. I want the med kit. I've been practicing on Fortnite because of you. Why do you say that? Yo, what's up, Jarian? Yo, Sam, stay for the follow. Jaren, are you excited for the next Fortnite season? Jaren, when's the last time you like actually played like a game? Like a Fortnite game? Wow, that's crazy. And you used to play every day. How do I full screen it lags? If you go to the Twitch stream, you can watch them full screen. I don't think TikTok, well, I don't think. My TikTok does not have a full screen option. How is it my fault? I literally told you that one of the Epic employees and I talked about you. What are you playing on PC? PC with the PS5 controller. Bro, I'm deadass so tired. I like barely slept. When is new season? It's the 20th. Almost losing that with full movement. Everything's insane. Thank you, Rumble. Yeah, dude, I recorded so much stuff. Like, I have, I can literally make all of the videos that, like, I normally do for a new season. Like, everything you need to know and, like, all that shit. And then, like, I found some, like, secrets and stuff that, I'll be able to make TikToks on. See, like, I want to fight this kid, but I also don't have a grappler, so it's just like, he does. And this guy is a lot of fun, dude. Holy fuck. Did he run away? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, this guy's got a grappler, he's up damage on me and everything, and he's just running across the map. It doesn't even make sense to me. I always drop the AR. Is it good? The bloom on it is bad, but it does so much damage. Like, realistically, I should pick this one up over it. Actually, like, I probably will, honestly. This one's so much better. Yeah, the bloom's bad, I'm telling you, the damage is so good. Like, it's low-key goated. Why was that kid, like, trying to run away so hard? The Scuff controller really good? Yeah, it's my favorite controller of all time. This one's called the Scuff Omega. It's Scuff's newest controller. Ah, yes. In the bush with the crusty pistol. Thank you. Bro, that game was dead ass. That was like the fucking most like stacked like little end game of kids ever. That one gray superhero was literally running away from the whole game. I'm honestly probably gonna get off for now, chat. Yeah, I know I didn't stream long, but I'm dead ass so tired, bro. Like, I barely slept last night. No, dude, these kids were passionate for sure. I wanted to see who everyone was. I don't know. I think I know anybody. Oh, I know this kid. That was crazy. There's a lot of fucking people locked in right there. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I didn't stream very long. I only slept like fucking... Like, I literally went to bed at like midnight last night and I had to get up at 4 for my flight, and then I didn't sleep on the plane, so I'm just like exhausted. Probably just gonna... I got access to do my videos and stuff, so maybe I'll start on like the new season content. I'm not sure, but I also have schoolwork I have to do today too, so I think I might nap and then try to wake up and then eat and do some of my schoolwork. But love you guys. Sorry for a short stream. I'll be live again tomorrow in the morning. Probably a normal, regular, longer stream, but love you all. Thank you guys for watching. I will see everybody tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Thank you guys. All right, bye, chat.